Hello friends, my name is Jayant. I study in grade 5. Welcome to my YouTube channel Maths with Jayant. I post math videos and through my videos I share the concepts with you. Today we are going to learn about the properties of multiplication. So let us get started with today's topic. Let us learn the properties of multiplication. So let us start with our first property. The first property of multiplication is the order property. So what is the order property? Order property means that if you multiply two numbers, let's take 28 into 56. So 28 into 56 is the same as 56 into 28. So what are we doing over here? We are changing the place of the numbers. And even if we change the place, the answer is going to be the same. Let us understand that with smaller numbers. Let's take 3 into 4. So 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9 and 3 fours are 12. Now let us change the place. 4 into 3. So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8 and 4 threes are 12. So this is what order property is. Now let us know about the second property, that is called the grouping property. So what is the grouping property? Grouping property, let's take that there are three numbers like 56 into 74 into 21. So over here you can see that there are many numbers. So for this also we can change the places of the numbers, like 21 into 56 into 74. So this is the same. We can also write this in one more way, like 56 into 21 into 74. So all the answers that we are going to get are going to be the same. So now let us understand what is the difference between the order property and the grouping property. Order property means only two numbers and grouping property means that there are going to be three numbers or more than three numbers. Now let us learn the next property of multiplication. The next property is very simple. It is the property of 0. So, what is the property of 0? This states that any number multiplied by 0 gives us 0. We can even put the 0 as the multiplicand. Like 0 into 71 is also 0. Now, why is this? Let's understand. The first number is the number of groups. So, in the first example, there are 27 groups. Next number is the number of items in each group. So there are 0 items in these 27 groups. So the total number of items in all the groups are going to be 0 itself. Let us take one more example over here. So there are 0 groups with 71 items, but there are 0 groups. So the total number of items are still going to be 0 itself. Now let us learn the next property. That is the property of 1. So what is the property of 1? Any number multiplied by 1 gives us the same number itself. We can take another example like 1 into 54 is equal to 54. Now why is this? First number is the number of groups. There are 27 groups with one item each. So the total number of items in all the groups will still be 27 itself, because each group has only one item. Over here we can take the same. There is just one group with 54 items each. So the total number of items are going to be 54 itself. Now let us learn the next property of multiplication. This property is called the distributive property. We also call this multiplication using expanded form. So now what does this mean? Let's say we have to multiply 8,000 342 with 7. So how can we solve this? Over here, as the name would say, using expanded form. First step is to write the number in expanded form. 8342 can be written as 8000 plus 300 plus 40 plus 2, and this whole thing multiplied by 7. But here also you see that nothing changes. So the answer is going to be 8000 into 7. So 8000 into 7, we'll add that with 300 into 7, and we'll add that with 40 into 7, and we will add that with 2 into 7. So once we solve all this, 8000 into 7. So whenever there are zeros, forget about the zeros. So now let's imagine that the question is 8 into 7. 8 into 7 is 56. And what about the missing zeros? As there are 3 zeros, we'll add 3 zeros to the last. So 8000 into 7 is 56,000 plus 300 into 7. Over here also there are zeros, forget about the zeros. 3 into 7 is 21. Add 2 zeros to make it 2100. Here also 40 into 7. Forget about the 0. 4 into 7 is going to be 28, and put a 0 at the last. And 2 into 7. Over here there's no 0, so we can do direct multiplication. So 2 into 7 gives us 14. So once we have to add all of this to get the final answer. So let us add them. 56,000 plus 2,100 plus 280 plus 14. Once we add them, we can get 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 8 plus 1 is 9. 0 plus 1 plus 2 is 3. 6 plus 2 is 8, and 5. So our answer becomes 58,394. Hope you understood the basic properties of multiplication. Thank you.